Danny?
Dude,
whoa! I haven't seen you in. When was the last time I saw you?
It's been like over a half a year, bro.
Like February or something?
Yes, it's been a long time.
Yes, and now we are here on set in a studio, and we were actually here years ago together on a movie called Waking Nightmare. And we're back here now for a movie directed by Rob Nimoy called Alien Vampire Busters.
That's going to be cool.
And it's going to be crazy. It's like, you know, Eric Roberts is going to be in the film.
Yes.
Felissa Rose, Andy Dick.
It's a good amount of people.
It's going to be really cool. And now I'm going to be filming some behind the scenes stuff. This is going to be kind of like not a super detailed one, but you will be doing on your channel, on this channel, Cinestalker. You'll get a bunch of behind the scenes of when I'm filming and setting up. And basically I'm in most of the scenes, so it's going to be really hard to film like extensive behind the scenes. But you'll be doing like a whole thing. So I'll put a link below to Danny's video and all that kind of stuff. And we'll put it up probably about the same exact time and everything.
That's how we do it.
And I'm going to switch this mask. This is like the real white mask I have.
It's like underwear, huh?
Yeah, so I'm going to switch to the other one. I do not like this one too much. It's so bright.
It's tight too.
I think it was one of the ones I got free at the airport.
It's probably those freebies.
I think it is. I think it's one of the cheap,
really fit right.
free airport ones. Yes.
Bend all weird.
And they had a bag of them. I'm like, well, I'll just take them. So I took them in Texas. I'm like,
these don't even work good.
Yes, but we're going to show you some of this stuff. I'll show you like the craft service stuff that I got. Like I ended up getting all this stuff because Rob's in Connecticut, so I ended up getting it in San Diego and just like bringing it here. And we had it in the car.
We did.
And like we were coming here, it was a little. I think there was a lot of weight in the car.
It was all crazy. And
so
stuff.
it was. And then the air conditioner was like spitting out
like
ice. I think from running so long because it was like 100 degrees out. Some craziness.
Hitting at us with ice. It was weird.
Yeah, so this is going to be a very interesting video. Like I said, I'm not going to show everything, as detailed as Danny will, because he'll be filming it when I'm doing the scenes and setting up. But but let the video on set of the Alien Vampire Busters begin. And I was saying, like, all the stuff we got. Like, look at all this stuff. Like, I got all these Cheez-Its, these little bags of chips, and then like these Nutri-Grain bars.
Oh, yeah.
The biggest thing that I could find of hand sanitizer, even though in the studio they have like ones on the walls and stuff like that, I just got them just to be safe. And then I got like there's another one here. There's some wipes. Now I was supposed to get coffee, but I got like this thing. But like I don't drink coffee. I really don't drink coffee. So I accidentally got this one too. But it's an instant.
Yes.
So I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing.
You just pour that in like hot water and stir it up.
Just hot water. But now this fridge though, now there was nothing in here when we got here. And look at how full this thing is. This is like,
look at that. Whoa.
This is as full as you can get it. So
look
it's
at that.
like
Drinks.
I think I got like 240 cases of water. So there's like 240 waters in there.
80 waters.
And then like a bunch of Gatorade Zeros. There's like a weird shortage right now on like Coke products. So I got Pepsi. So you cannot find a lot of the things.
For real? I didn't even know
because some of the factories closed or something like that. So I got those, some Red Bulls, some like the sugar-free Red Bulls, and then like some of the water, other like Perrier and LaCroix. How do you say this? LaCroix? Is
LaCroix?
LaCroix.
Those fancy like
those
waters.
Ones. Yeah, so
it's all done up, real good.
A lot of stuff.
Hydration would be good.
And is that yours?
That's not mine.
Whose that?
I don't know.
I do not know.
Probably another crew guy.
Yes, and then look at these like emoji wipes. They're like really strange.
I can use these wipes?
One of them had like a turd on the front. Like, cause they're all.
So if I use the bathroom, I can use the wipes?
No, these are for your hands.
Not for the boot.
If you use them in the other way, it would be very bad.
I don't know.
And I would not recommend it.
Okay, I gotta know these things.
And I feel like out of all these, what do you think people are gonna take quick? I feel like these are kind of rare to see in a can like that. As much as these, so those I feel like are gonna go quick.
These Cheez-Its. I think people
what
like
do you think's going to sit the most? That's a good thing. What make the Nutri-Grains?
Nutri-Grains,
Those will probably sit a lot.
I'm not a big fan. They're okay, but they kind of
we also forgot to show too. There's a gigantic thing in here of candy.
Oh yeah, big candy.
We got to show that. Like, look at this thing down here. It's like trick or treat.
Halloween came early.
Here we go. See, look at all that in here.
It's like trick or treat candy.
Yeah, so tons and tons of candies and stuff in here. Old-fashioned candies.
Ooh.
Root beer barrels.
I like those. I remember those.
Dad's root beer barrels.
Where how'd you find those at?
The old-fashioned ones.
Wow.
I know how to find all that.
Damn, I remember those.
That retro stuff.
I used to get those all the time as a kid.
Yeah.
Root beer barrel ones. Those are good.
Well, Danny, I now have my other mask on. Like I said, I do not like that mask at all.
This fashionably good mask.
We got like a really good tour on your video, but we're like,
Part two right now.
Yeah, so like this is like in the the makeup room and the wardrobe. I think this is Eric Roberts' suit.
Is it? Oh yeah, I think
there's two suits. Those are Eric Roberts' suits.
Gotta be.
All my wardrobe is down there.
Everyone's wearing this stuff, right?
No, those are stuff that's already there. So they have some stuff,
okay.
there's already in the studio and that kind of thing. And there's all the, they moved that sanitizer thing there, so the sanitizer station where they have masks.
Now sanitized.
And we showed all those chippies.
There's a lot of chips.
There's definitely not a lack of chips.
Will not be thirsty or starving for snacks.
And you and me though were in here before,
yes.
in this jail cell years ago in this movie called Waking Nightmares. Hopefully someday. When was that?
4 or 5 years ago. It was a while back.
4 or 5 years.
I can't believe it was that long.
And there's 2 jail cells in here. And then there's gonna be a fun scene in there with like Mike Ferguson.
Mike Ferguson, yes.
And here's and this is where you could do like a if you want to do like a reenactment of like Dark Knight or something.
Oh yeah, right here.
You could do it right in here. You know all that kind of thing. Well, what's always cool to think about these spots too, though, is like what else was filmed in here.
Well, I wonder what was filmed, like TV shows, movies, like what was used here.
I know.
There's a lot of stuff, especially in Burbank. It's a really big film area.
And here's the boardroom set.
Okay, you have like the phone, like that office phone.
Oh yeah, one of the office phones.
Intercom type
the
phone.
Office plants.
You can have the fake office plants.
And then like the time zones. You can know.
Oh, the time zones too,
you know what the times are everywhere.
Dude. Yes.
But they're doing like the whole green screen thing over here now, getting all that set up.
I didn't realize how big that was. Was that new before? Was this new? The green screen?
I think
before.
I think they changed it a little bit. Maybe. I don't know for sure, but I feel like it. And then like in here, the hospital room. Like so, if there's somebody, there's like a hospital scene. That's what's so cool about like sets like this is that when they're all self-contained like this, it's all here.
It's really cool.
And then here's like the cubicles, so you can do like, like an office space type scene.
The office space definitely right here.
I think this is going to be Eric Roberts' mayor office.
This is definitely that.
And you have all the books, and then so this.
Because you can be in here with him too, right? Like maybe sitting here talking about stuff.
Like talking to him about everything.
Come on, man.
And he's like giving me all kinds of grief
all kinds of lip.
All kinds of things. Let's see.
It's a trip though. You like with Eric Roberts, right? It's really cool.
I know. And then over here.
You got real bathrooms.
Those are the real bathrooms. There's one bathroom that you do not want to go into. This is like the house set, so it has like a living room TV. And remember when we were here before? Yeah. This was laid out differently. The TV and stuff was over that way.
Yeah, because we looked through. There was like a window. We looked. It was different.
I think they maybe add the kitchen, or they changed some stuff around a little bit.
It seemed like it was smaller before. I think.
Something like that. They changed it a little.
Cool. It looks real.
Mm-hmm.
It's a real apartment.
But these are the real bathrooms.
Those are the real ones.
But if you go down to the one, you're like, seriously, it's like you don't use that bathroom.
Someone must have had one time before.
Mm-hmm. Believe me, I'm.
You're like, if you gotta go, you're like, oh, here we go.
And here's the bedroom.
Yes. Oh, look at that. Someone's already been sleeping here.
They were, yeah. Somebody had taken a little nap or something.
A little action, huh?
Yeah, and these are some books, you know what I mean?
Dude, well, this is your bedroom, dude.
Of course.
Probably.
Who knows? And then here's the bathroom. This is the one that you, under no circumstance, use. There's even like tape in there to tape it off and everything. Oh yeah, and the other thing we got to make sure to show is the morgue.
Oh, yeah, the morgue and the bar.
And the bar.
It's really cool.
Back here.
Those might be my 2 favorite things here.
This one I love. I love this room. And this is brand new.
It's a little creepy. Like, it looks real.
And you hear like a cricket in here.
Yeah, we saw a cricket in the bathtub.
Yes.
But look at this though. Look at the body.
The body thing in there.
X-ray machine.
Yeah, the X-ray machine's in
really
there.
Cool, man.
Yeah, it's a very cool thing. And all kind of like medical
look at all
type
this
stuff and
cotton swabs
and thing like when you throw away the medical thing. Yeah. Oh yeah, all kinds of medical like chemicals and formaldehyde and
all
that kind of stuff.
Right, like no formaldehyde.
And then we're gonna now end up into some of the
check this out. It's a sneak peek of
Mayor McMillan.
Wasn't that great?
Yes. And then here we are in the bar set.
This looks really cool.
Yeah, so it's like a full bar, all that kind of stuff in here.
Nice light to it, like definitely bar lighting in the tables.
Yes, it has that same like that look and everything to it.
Irish pub or something.
And there's
like
the the karaoke.
Yes. We'll be singing some karaoke later.
And this thing was like, oh my God, this big case here, that was delivered to my house.
What?
This one here.
No
but
way.
then it wouldn't fit in the car.
That was delivered to your house, dude?
That was delivered to my house.
What?
So then they ended up having to take it.
I didn't realize. I didn't even know that. I had no idea.
And it couldn't get in the car. It couldn't get in any of the cars. It wouldn't have gotten in your car.
It's huge, dude.
It was so heavy.
Pounds,
and then I ran over my foot a little bit.
How'd you ship it over here? How'd that happen?
But then Rob had it picked up at my house and then taken to somewhere else to get out here closer.
Did Rob go to your house?
No, he had it like shipped to his cousin's house. It was like a whole thing.
That's huge, dude.
I know, and and there's also a bunch of like walkie-talkies and extension cords, ropes.
I don't know what I'm doing.
All these kind of clamps and all that kind of stuff.
All kinds of good
so yeah,
stuff.
just like a little tour, and you even have one on yours that's even more extensive.
Yeah, we're showing the whole thing. It's cool.
Yeah, it's cool though. And then here's back here in the alleyway.
Look at that.
Yes.
Isn't that beautiful?
Luna, I haven't seen you forever.
It's been years.
It's been years.
Way too long.
Like it was like Things 4 we were saying like 4 years ago or something like that.
It's been a while.
It's been a really long.
It was like 2016 or something.
I can't believe it was that long.
I think that's when it was. It's been forever. Yeah, so it's like it's great to see you, and I'm glad. And like you were saying that like just a few hours ago at like 6 o'clock in the morning. Because right now, what time is it now, Danny? Is it like
10 something?
10 something at like 6 something in the morning.
Yeah,
some like guy who was like asleep at the wheel hit in the back of your car.
Yes, in total, the entire like the whole bumper is gone. All the lights are gone.
That's crazy.
The trunk doesn't open. So I have to go deal with that later.
Yeah, so it's like, man, it's like what a day. Because we've been playing this thing for the last couple of weeks, getting this all figured out.
And all I did was go down the street to get gas because I didn't want to have to rush to get gas before leaving to here.
Yeah.
So I thought, I'll go in the morning right when I wake up.
Yeah.
Literally down the street. I was only gone maybe I would have been gone like 10 minutes, and then I was at the light and I saw him too through the mirror, and then he just stepped on the gas and slammed into me. If I wasn't wearing my seatbelt, I would have went flying. So that helped a lot.
Wow.
And it's like you're here right after that happened, which is like crazy.
So you still showed up here.
And it's like
unbelievable day.
What a day. It's like things like that always happen.
On the worst days ever. This is the worst day for that to happen.
Oh yeah,
I know.
Doing this.
Yeah.
Because it's like this is one of those things where we have this thing today. It's like that's it.
It's
only today. So there was nothing else I could do. I had to show up. Luckily I wasn't hurt or anything. And
I know, that's why, because I got that message from you in the morning. I was like, oh no.
Yeah.
I was shocked, but I was like, what?
Yeah.
What a crazy thing though.
Yeah, I'm just glad I was still able to make it. Like my neck sort of hurts a little bit, but I mean I guess that's like to be expected because I did my body jolted kind of.
And if it messed up the back of the car like that, that was definitely a serious hit with
it's
that guy.
It's because he stepped on the gas. Like usually, when it's a fender bender, people just like barely like kind of a little tap. This was like a slam.
You thought it was just full on went.
I was shaking afterwards.
That's scary.
I was really
It shakes you up. It's
That's
scary
crazy
to go through. It's shocking.
At least you're all right though after all that, because it was like a big thing. But we have a couple fun scenes in here, like we were saying, and it should be a pretty fun thing.
Yeah, so I'm excited about it.
I know.
Take my mind off of the stupid crash.
Not be good.
I know.
No, not with that. No, not with that. See, that's a good thing.
And it's like, we're making a movie during all this in the world right now, too. So
I know,
it's like,
which adds to it, too.
It adds to the whole thing.
It's like bizarre. Like, during these times,
and then there was an earthquake.
Earthquake last night.
All happened the same
it happened when
pretty much.
And then, too, we should mention, too, I was saying that Danny's getting his video.
Oh, yeah.
And then also, in your video, you did a tour thing, and we showed some interesting stuff.
Oh, some good angles.
If you guys want to see Sean in a whole new light that you've never seen before, let's not say what it is.
No, we don't say.
Check it out. Check out my video.
Yeah, you have to see her video. The link will be below, and you can see.
Yes.
Something you've never seen before. Something you've never seen.
Nice surprise.
Yes.
Interesting things. I nothing unlike anything.
Yeah.
I swear.
Danny and I were both shocked, and we were pleasantly surprised. You'll see.
It was a memorable experience, I guess.
Interesting. I was like, wow.
Yeah.
Didn't expect this.
And it all happened in the morgue. I'll just say.
In the morgue.
Yeah. Just look for the morgue scene. You'll know what it is.
Then you know what it is.
Yes.
Yes. So now we have to get in the wardrobe and get ready to soon shoot the stuff.
Okay.
All right. So you ready, Luna?
I'm a little nervous because it's improv. But
it's gonna be a lot of improvising.
Let's do it.
All right. And I'm now in the wardrobe.
Yes.
And look at those shoes down there. Woo. Those are, some swag shoes. And
Those are the shoes he always wears during all his DVD updates. You guys
I have them on the whole time.
He's a fancy guy.
On those shoes.
He's real fancy that way.
There's
Doesn't
one.
He look like a Hogwarts?
He thinks like
student?
Something like that. I know.
It's the vest, right? It's the vest.
It's the best.
It's the Harry Potter colors.
It's
got the colors of like Gryffindors.
Gryffindor.
It does.
Gryffindor. It's Gryffindor, bro.
It definitely does.
You might be the next Harry.
You could be the Harry Potter.
Maybe the new, like a reboot or something.
I'll
be like the 35-year-old kid in the class.
You're like, hey.
Yeah, it's like, what the hell's going on with this guy?
I was so watching.
Kind of moving between. Try to get a lot of dialogue.
I'll let you know.
That's fine. Yeah, so I'm going to have whenever you're ready, action.
And then I'll stop and go, I'm on your side. And then I go, oh, I'm coming after you.
Can we take off from the top?
Okay, sorry, I'm sorry.
3 times, and then a pause. Like, why are you reacting? Why is this happening?
Can we, guys, can we take off from the top?
Yeah.
Everybody's mesmerized by the mayor or freaked out. Action rolling. Whenever you're ready, Andy.
I'm on your side.
So anyway though guys, sorry I didn't end up getting an ending to the video when I was there. You know, there was so much stuff to film and it was like we had like only a certain amount of time to get everything done at the location we were at and all that kind of stuff. But I had an absolutely amazing time on this shoot. Had like a really great scenes then with Eric Roberts and a really fun scene with Andy Dick, which is like totally hilarious. I cannot wait for you guys to see it. It is like totally crazy. It's gonna be great. Like I said, I'll keep you guys posted about the the movie when it releases and then the trailer's up and all that kind of stuff. And definitely check out Luna Meow's channel, the link below, and check out Danny Cinestalkers' channel, Cinestalkers' channel below. But anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching, subscribing, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.